chop that out.
All right.
Chop that part out.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
You're very descriptive now.
That was very descriptive.
Shit.
Chop that part out.
Down to it's all right. But
And we're back. And
we're back.
we're back.
no, but we can still continue with this prelude though, because
Yeah,
now that we
100%.
have complete anonymity,
Yeah.
Yep.
we can know what was this conversation that prompted this question. You said you needed advice for a comment in.
Well, that's my mother calling me.
Oh, perfect timing, huh?
Hello?
She got the answer. She got the answer.
She got the answer.
Hello?
Tell them boys the truth.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Imagine that.
I did.
This is good. That's good content.
That is good.
Mama calls, said you turn the water on.
Yeah.
Mom's
Make sure
just
you.
gonna
Make
Make
sure
it
you
back.
I gotta see if that's recording over there again. Go ahead.
Mom,
Talk.
it's you. We need the commentary from.
Right.
all right.
Oh, you gotta make sure the camera.
I gotta
Oh,
make
so
that.
we just want to give it a little backstory that we were just sitting there chilling, shooting the shit, and Al
Stop recording.
made the statement that
Oh,
he
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
he slid in a DM.
That's good awareness.
With some
That's good
commentary.
awareness. Because had you not been aware of
Is
that,
this good? Is this good?
we just would have had.
I'm becoming
Audio.
a pro.
Right.
Becoming a pro.
Took you long enough.
I like
I'm
it.
fucking with you.
I like it.
All right, let's go. Let's pod.
Okay,
That's fine.
so talk to us. What do you require advice about?
Okay.
And what was the comment that was stated?
We had to do this on the air though. Like this was a private conversation.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, all right, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Private conversations.
Just saying.
Oh,
Private conversations.
we'll talk after
Yeah,
that.
we'll handle it. We'll handle it.
100%.
On the Patreon. We'll
You know,
Yes.
that
Yes.
with what? How many more
Yes.
episodes we have left?
6.
Six left. Six left.
see and
6. We got a lot of conversations to be had.
100%.
A lot of conversations to be had.
It's gonna be interesting. I want to see.
Is the last episode going to be tears?
Oh,
Where's this word "last" coming from?
I never.
I missed something today.
There's only been a conversation about how many episodes are left. I
You
don't think
say
there's
last.
been.
Yeah.
It hasn't been a last conversation.
That's
Yeah,
my
there hasn't been a last.
I've always
conversation.
interpreted it as left until 200.
I'm glad that you guys are picking up on maybe some things that I'm saying. Oh, maybe there's something better. Maybe
Right.
maybe I'm seeing something that needs to change.
Right.
And just
Is that from all your practice of potting by yourself?
Yeah, of course, bro. There's experience here.
Like talking for us?
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's been some back and
like it.
forth
I think
in
it's
this DM?
I think it's been so one of the things that I've been thinking about and why I'm counting down is because a couple of podcasts ago when I brought up that other podcast ending, one of the things that has been affecting me is me doing the post-production and me realizing that the reason why I shut down during mid-conversation is because I'm not only listening to myself here, I also have to listen to myself outside, and I hate it.
I have a tough time listening to myself too.
So I have to. So it's. I think that I'm coming to a point where I have to be like, listen. I either have to focus on being part of the podcast or behind the camera. I think that's where I am.
I heard that, and a lot of questions popped into my mind because it almost sounded as if we're either going to get the extra half of commentary or we're going to lose the half of commentary that we have.
I am just, and this was supposed to be like a private conversation that we were going to have, but we're here. Fuck it. So
It's just us and the family.
I like it.
right. So it is not. This is just a thought process that I'm just throwing out there, and it's been a struggle. That's what I'm saying. It's a struggle to hear myself and then have to hear myself again while I'm editing, and then hear myself again because I listened to it a third time when it's actually out to see what it sounds like.
Yep.
So it's a struggle, and then I hear myself. It's like, oh, why did I say that? And it bothers me that I have to do that.
You sound like one of the greatest rappers alive.
What do you want to do?
Both,
Right?
but I know that I can't.
No, that's
No,
not true.
no, you absolutely can. You've been doing it for 200 episodes.
I mean,
You absolutely can.
Think about a rapper, bro. You have to write the words for those who do.
yeah.
Then you have to keep spitting them until it comes out the way that you want it to. Then after that, you have
Perform
to
it.
play it back, hear it on the radio, then perform it live, then criticize how your performance went to see if you can improve that show. So this self-critique process is actually awesome to hear that you're going through. It should be difficult to hear certain aspects of it because you hear your flaws better than everybody else. But the awesome part about that is that, all right, just like just now, you got up and made sure that the camera was on. You're going to do the same thing, like just habitually in the way you converse throughout the, so I think we're going to get to,
that's a good conversation to have, right? Like, is it a struggle, or is it something that you don't like to do, that you don't like about the process because it's a personal struggle for you?
Shout out to the AC in the background, by the way.
Shout out to the AC. That maybe you have to get over, or overcome in order to make you a stronger person. Or is it something that you think is not at all adding value to you as a person, and it's something that's almost devaluing you as a person, and that's the reason why you're questioning whether you should be in either or space?
I think I truly think that it just bothers me to hear myself. I think that's truly what it is. Like if I didn't have to do the editing or any of that shit, I think that I can have full conversations and not like keep myself back from talking about whatever conversation it is that we're having on here. But I think that's basically what it is.
How much of that is talking about confidence? Because when I say some dope shit and I hear some dope shit, I'll be like, yeah, nigga, you said that shit, bro.
Listen, I've been at conferences, right, and been on panels, and when I hear the playback,
that's me.
I watch it, right, but I also watch the crowd's reaction, and I'm like, you see the snaps, and you see the claps. I'm like, I said that shit.
Shit. And I didn't even think about that. Well,
Right,
ad-lib.
right.
Yeah.
That wasn't even in the script. Somebody asked me a question, and I just, wow.
Put that out there.
Yeah.
So how about that? If when approaching the editing and rehearing yourself process, don't be focused on the things that you don't like to hear out of you.
Yeah, but don't we
celebrate the ones that, oh shit, that was dope.
Yeah, I hear you, but isn't that what we do as humans?
We have to.
But I've left the podcast after we had like some kind of like either people would say or look at as a controversial conversation. I'm like, damn, I should have. I've left the podcast. I should have said 100%. It that way, or I should have. But I get over that quickly. Like, fuck it. People
That's
take
the
it.
part.
Yeah,
People take it. It's out there.
We
right?
can talk about it after.
We can definitely talk about it
we can
after.
talk about it. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I think I should have restated that.
I said that completely wrong.
I also get defensive with myself. I'm like, if people know me, they know I don't mean it like that. Yeah.
Then reminded,
you know me.
A lot of
you
listeners don't know me.
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I get your point. I think it's the approach to. Right now, it sounds like you dread the rehearing yourself part
100%.
of the process.
I mean, I've gotten better over time, but
I'm just under the belief that there are things I know.
Almost 200 episodes.
I'm on the podcast with you. You have said shit has made me like, what the fuck? Yeah. Just the swing alone, bro. Like, just for recent history, the swing alone was like, what? Like, don't even look at you. Look at us, to Bub's point. Look at our response. Oh, these niggas is balling, bro. I think that you just focus on that.
Have you attempted to challenge that?
I wouldn't know how to begin to do that.
I was worried about outsourcing the goddamn editing. I'm like, who paid for that?
So you challenge it by stressing, right? So you stress the machine to see if it breaks, type of thing, right? So you apply stress to it. So I feel you, because I also hate listening to myself, right? But the way that I challenge myself by doing it is talking more, because now when I listen, now you're gonna hear all this shit. You're gonna hear all of this shit, and you're gonna critique all this shit, and hopefully, when you hear it, the parts that make you go, you could fucking fix. You could stop doing that,
Or forget.
Hopefully
next week.
Right.
Because if you hate that, if I'm assuming, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that what's uncomfortable is those parts where the things that you say are cringeworthy. Like, fuck, I should have said that better, or I should have had a different way of saying that. Or
Cringeworthy
it's just
to you.
it's a cringeworthy way 100%. That you were like,
100%.
fuck, I should have said that a different way, or I could have rebutted that differently, or with more, whatever. And I feel like the only way you're going to get better at being that person that you're critiquing that you should be is by doing more of that shit.
And then you'll learn how to avoid that cringe moment.
Right.
But
or you could avoid it, like Reem said, and just continue to just feel like
I'm with you. I'm not holding on to it.
I'm not saying that there's a right or wrong. I'm just saying there's different ways of. I was actually asking, have you attempted to do that? Like, have you attempted to stress the situation? Like, you don't like something. Like, when I don't like something, sometimes I try to stress it to see if I break.
He gonna be like, yeah. And by the way, today I was like this, and then yesterday I was like this. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm stressing the machine. The rest of us gonna be sitting here. You gotta get it out.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
I'm sorry to cut you off. It just popped into my head.
All right.
The next one, we're just gonna sit on the couch and put Al in the chair and put the camera on him.
Al in the brown notes. We'll handle the editing and shit.
That's awesome, man. How y'all doing?
What episode?
Hey, episode 184. 194. Shit. 194.
We're losing episodes?
We're losing episodes.
Oh, I see. You don't want it to end. I like it. Oh, not end. Because you said end.
Not end.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Now you got it in my head.
I fucked up.
Yeah, left.
Left.
6 episodes left.
Six of them?
6.
6. Man.
Yeah. 6 more weeks.
How many of y'all have ever slid into a DM? And what was the process?
Ooh.
I need to know how this works.
Supreme confidence.
Supreme confidence?
Absolutely.
Supreme confidence.
Let me explain something to you. So,
a GIF. A GIF.
But that GIF is a statement.
Yes.
And a powerful, because a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Especially a picture that moves. Especially that
you gave a movie. You say
2 seconds. Yeah.
That's way more than, hey, big head.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a GIF. It's a
I
GIF.
didn't even
Interpret
think
this.
about it that way.
Way more than hey, big head.
And it's got to be the right one because this one is speaking for you.
Right.
It's speaking for you. Whoever the character is, Kevin Hart, whoever it is.
It's an opening. It's a knock on the door.
Right.
With this GIF, it has to be.
That might be a step inside too. Like, this is really what I am. Like, whoa, you sent the wrong GIF.
You sent the wrong GIF.
Like I gotta send like a Chris Brown, Drake. Because I'm light skinned.
You're light skinned, right? You're already given the physical description.
I can't send the Idris Elba.
Might be exaggerating, but okay.
Right.
I mean, I get it.
I'm just saying, it's got to match. You know, I can't send Idris Elba.
Bro, it depends on. It depends on what the. It depends on.
All right, send me a real picture of you. hey, Chris Brown looking ass out here.
Oh, cheesy. I
don't even like light skinned niggas.
Yellow.
Nah, but a DM, she has your.
She follows me.
Yeah, she has your.
In the most case.
Or she can go into your profile and see what you look like.
That's another way to do that.
Not to follow.
No, unless they have a public page.
Yeah.
If they don't have a public page, I don't think you can send.
No, you can send a message.
You can?
They can accept whether or not they're gonna.
Oh yeah, on
that's
Instagram.
right. That's right.
Yeah, they read it.
I be deleting them shits.
Yeah, delete.
Yeah.
Because there's always the CB4 X traders. There's never no bad bitches.
It's never.
It's fucking the CB4 X traders. I can change your life for the day.
Damn, see, I be overthinking. That's my problem. Is that
you know what another thing is?
Man. Yo, I was sitting here before while I'm hitting that.
Press in. You didn't want to press in?
Should I do it?
What really are you changing in your life in that moment?
That is what I had to tell myself. That is what I had to tell myself.
It depends what you said. Right? If you're not sending nothing crazy, the worst thing it does gets ignored.
Something crazy,
it gets ignored.
That's the worst thing.
But that's bad though.
No,
that hurts.
But that's the worst thing in that moment.
You know what? You choose for it to hurt.
No,
that's a choice.
You don't want to send something crazy because now it's the era of the screenshot.
What this nigga just sent
Look
me.
at this thirsty ass nigga.
Right.
Wow. All over the timeline.
Right.
And you're at it.
Right. All over the timeline. Like, damn, that's
That is the worst case scenario.
yeah.
I just thought they're ignoring.
We're gonna have to bring that to the podcast next Wednesday.
Yo, is this you on TMZ right now?
And now it's in all the group chats. Right?
100%.
I'd rather be ignored. Ignore me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ignore
ignore
me.
me. Ignore the hell out.
Yeah, but then I'm also not gonna go in there trying to be disrespectful.
Are you the double down person if you get ignored?
Huh?
Send another one?
100,000.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
But
You're gonna ignore me?
Hold on.
Nah.
Hold on.
You're
Though.
double down?
So how you know you're ignored?
Let me clarify.
Right? You see tweets fly after?
No.
You see posts fly after?
It says it's been seen.
Right.
So you double downing?
No.
Hey.
My double down is different though.
Okay.
My double down is not like, hey, did you see the message I sent you? No, it's not that. My double down is like, so assuming it's the person I follow,
Yep.
right? I'll see a picture in a story. Hard eye. Tap. You know?
That's it.
Or if
'Cause the story, it
something
goes right
funny
to-
pops up on my shit that kind of relates to whatever they post, send it.
Oh, so you're not double downing on the DM?
Oh, I'm
Not
not
a
coming
message.
back as me anymore looking to find you.
Okay.
Now
okay.
I'm just being
That's-
me on
that's-
Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I'm not.
I meant if you see that it's seen.
Hey,
or
big head.
read,
You put a
and
hey,
now
big
you're
head
like,
out there.
hey.
Hey, big head.
So you
Nah,
say,
we
hey,
moving on.
big head.
We moving on. I'm not doing all that. We moving on. Fuck that.
Moving on.
Yeah, 100%.
There's
I'm
no,
not-
because there was no weight in the original one like that, bro. If you're just talking about a DM, it's really, don't put too much pressure on it. It's social media. I think our difference is we're from the generation that wrote notes.
Right.
Right.
We're from the leave a message
Right.
generation.
You don't
right?
write me back. It's like, damn.
Right. Now it's like, damn, you had no stamp
You have,
on it?
you
Like,
have,
Yeah.
you ain't
you
write
have
an
the
envelope
courtesy
for
to
me?
take a pencil out. Right, take a pencil out and just like,
Ooh, it said check. Yes or no. All I
you
needed
have
was
a
a
shirt
check.
on the pencil. You can take anything,
Check.
a crayon. You can do anything.
You putting that weight on DM.
Yeah,
so that was
yeah,
love,
that's a lot
my
of weight.
nigga.
That's a lot of
This
weight.
is social media. That was love.
It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight.
Some of my DMs started off with like a commentary on something that they may have laughed at, right? Yo, that was crazy, yo. Or I see you flexing.
Yeah, a little piggyback.
Yeah, I see you flexing.
But again,
She posted something on her story. I see you flexing.
I guess that's my next question.
I
It's
see you
like,
flexing.
when do you know to like, all right, this is when I'm going to do it. I can like the picture all I want, right? But when do you go, all right?
No, you just
now.
got to do it. It can't be.
I
Right here.
like Bub.
Yeah.
it's this right here.
I like Bub.
It's
You guys
not-
go outside.
You're
That's
here.
why.
You're here.
Well, all right,
It's right
100%.
here. Or it's right here.
Yeah, I like that.
It's right in the gut. It's no
I like
heart
that.
involved,
Yeah,
matter of
there's
fact.
no heart,
It's
yeah.
all gut. And
No,
it's just
heart,
like,
no heart's
oh.
involved until the heart has to get involved.
Al, I think this leads back to one of our conversations we had a while back. You haven't faced rejection.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
And this isn't rejection.
Like 100 times? Like
but
at
he's
least 100
looking at
times?
it that way.
Right. This is non-acknowledgement.
That's what it's worse.
Have you been told no, like a hard no to your face, like at least 100 times?
You're basically applying for a job no one has an application, gave you an application for. So they're just like, we're not hiring right now.
That's not rejection.
We're not reading any applications. That's not a no,
That's not
you're
rejection
fired.
either. That's not rejection.
It's not
either.
rejection. There was never an offer.
Right.
Never an offer.
So we'll keep it on file.
We'll keep it on file. We'll remember. And if you double down with some funny gifts
Yeah.
and a couple hard ass,
Right.
Maybe.
I may respond back one day like,
You know what?
happy birthday, Alex.
Yeah.
That's it. That's fine. Thank you.
You show up to the job fair and we're there. Hey, Alex.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
you celebrate Juneteenth too?
We're hiring. We're hiring now.
Yeah. Yeah. We're
What's
hiring.
up? Okay.
You came into the office 8 years ago.
Yo, you better
Is your
believe they
resume still the same?
got. There's a photographic memory of them DM resumes right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
and they know
100%.
exactly who's like, oh, ignore, reject, block.
Yeah.
This guy was really nice.
Yeah.
I have to say, I am currently in a situation, in a relationship.
Oh, hold on.
Started with, that started with a DM.
Yo, what was your DM, my boy?
See?
Are you at liberty to share?
See, it works. Love happens. Love happens online. All the time.
Nah. What are you talking about?
That's serious.
Nah.
Knew each other maybe in real life, but it
Yeah.
started.
It started
See?
with, our conversation started with a DM.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Over
Happens.
power. This is what happened. Overpower. Oh, so you watching Power without me? And boom.
That's aggressive.
No, it's not.
It is.
And now I'm in the basement.
She's
You
watching.
know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Bow.
But that's not going to work for every woman.
it's not aggressive because she was posting that she was watching Power.
How is the first
it's the Big
word
Bang thing.
not honest? That was the truth.
You watching Power without
You
me?
are watching.
That's I get that.
without me.
I get it. You're right.
100%.
Now, how the person responds back, because I'm not going to assume who sent
A
that.
whole world. A whole world can be developed as it has been.
She could be.
With that statement.
Response could be, because I watch it with my man.
Ooh,
Gotcha.
gotcha.
Heard. Boom. Call out a day.
Yep.
Right? And then we see somebody else who watches Power.
Yep.
That's it. Or it could be like, well, that's because you never asked to come over.
Yep.
Okay.
What's your ID again? What's your ID? Yeah, look at that. Love born on Instagram.
Yep.
Bringing lives together.
Look at that.
Ooh, bringing love together. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add.
Send us a check.
Just wanted to give you some hope.
That was like, yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You don't have to give me hope.
No.
I had to Reem's point. It was that is what I needed to hear. It's like, well, to myself, what's the worst that can happen?
Nothing.
What is the worst?
No,
that
Bub told you what's going to happen.
can
You could slide it in there immediately with a bad dick pic.
Right.
And it'd be all on the
Right.
Yes.
But I'm not doing that,
Right.
and I'm not going in that. I'm not sliding
What's
in.
We
that.
know you're
works
safe.
for you,
We know
right?
you're safe.
Right.
You're safe.
Right.
Yeah.
Your basement
Am I
is
too safe though? Now, that's
100%.
That could be a
that's
problem.
that could be another problem.
But that goes back to the conversation that we had earlier about what are you doing to challenge that? How flooded are you in Instagram with DMs to be able to gauge whether you're safe or not? Like how?
you need a bot, bro.
Yeah, you need to be out there, bro. You need to be outside.
Well,
You need to bot it up.
You
Fuck
also
botting
have
it up.
you
Bot
also
it up.
have something that other people don't have, which can give some insight to who you are. You have a podcast.
Podcast.
Yep.
Content out there already.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't think any of us promote. I definitely don't go out of my way to promote.
I'm not saying that, but if
Okay.
somebody wants to know, get a little bit about who you are as a personality,
Right.
they can listen to the podcast.
And match it up with whatever that DM
DM
is.
was.
Right.
Okay.
That DM is either going to be like, this thing sound way different on a podcast. Or it's
Right.
gonna be like, oh. You know what
Don't
I
owe
think?
me.
You're
Don't
an
owe me.
off me.
Don't owe me.
Yeah.
Nah, don't.
The basement.
I never know.
Don't all you.
The
I feel you
basement
too.
level.
Don't all me.
The basement level. When it comes to out respecting women. It's true.
As long as it goes the way like Reem's picture, like the picture that Reem's painting is like, Alex
You're like
is awesome.
a really nice guy, bro. You're the guy in the DM. You're really nice,
Like,
man.
don't do that shit, Alex.
That's what they're gonna see when they see the
Nobody wants to
podcast
be
and they
on.
see the
Nobody
DM.
wants
They
to
go
be
like, "Oh,
I don't do that shit.
you don't want to be on."
No.
No.
All me.
No.
Maybe not on
You
for
want to
me.
be like bite lip. You want to be like,
Yeah,
You want
don't
to be
me.
like, you want to be like, oh, fuck that,
my
man.
child.
Fuck that.
Yeah, don't owe me.
I'm gonna take an all, bro.
Don't owe me.
Not me. Me on
No.
Like,
Nah,
I hear
hey.
you say, hey, ladies, I'm taking all. Shit, I'm fine with that.
Especially with the foot.
What?
Take it off. Definitely.
It's called shock and awe.
Yeah.
I just never know if that's a genuine awe or sarcastic awe. So because I don't know, don't awe me. Don't just find a different word.
You don't know if that's a sexy lip bite or a gold digging lip bite.
That's true. I always assume that.
That's a simple sex.
Yeah, I always assume the sexy side.
So I was like, I'm taking all positive.
I never know.
That's fire. But yeah, man.
Reem's here. We didn't think we were going to do this with you, bro.
I want to let you know.
We didn't
This
think we were
is-
going to be here with you.
A blessing.
I
This
expect
is
you to be like,
incredible. This is incredible.
I realized that we were
I expect you to be asleep. Like,
coming up on 200.
Yeah.
Not knowing what that meant.
I
I
gotta
can
get
show
this in.
for as many of them as I
Reem said, I
can.
gotta get this- Reem said,
No.
call me in.
That's
Call
what
me
I'm
in.
saying. It's-
I could have called you in too.
It was gonna have to be
Do the
like
Bluetooth.
one of those situations where like the pain was for real. But surgery this morning at 10 o'clock, podcasting now.
Right.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
No,
Won't he do
texting.
it?
You was texting right
Oh,
after.
no, bro, I'm telling you, the surgery was like fucking Valvoline money. Like, it was, they put me out at 10:10. By 11:15, I was up. By 11:40, I was dressed in the chair, waiting to get picked up. It was. Did y'all do anything? And the foot is starting to throb, but
Pain?
no.
None?
My foot feels better today than it did before I got the surgery.
Okay.
Now I know a lot of that has to do with anesthesia
Right.
wearing off, so I'm expecting rain me around 2:30, 3 o'clock, so I'm drinking this water. Around 2:30, 3 o'clock, I might wake up in some discomfort, but stay on top of your pain regimen. I'm on time. And definitely stopped at the medical dispensary. Picked up some 70-30 indica. Just ready for the sleep. And yeah, once I realized, I was like, fuck that. All I'm doing is crutching and laying down. Pull up, man.
Yeah.
Miss my guys.
They treated you better than they did me when I was in the hospital. When I was drunk that night. And the doctor just remember that night that
Yo.
you
I think we started out with the reason behind
The ambulance was disrespectful.
Let's not forget that we're drunk, though. I walked in very sober today. I had all my medical records.
The ambulance was disrespectful that day.
Did I miss something?
That was
It was
a New Year's.
It was just one dark
was that
night.
the night that? Was that the night that
birthday?
that you met the porcelain god?
That shirt.
Yes. Yes.
You met the porcelain god that night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know that guy.
That was one of the first nights I met you, I think.
Shitty situation.
I met at Corn's house.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember that night.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was throwing up. I know why I was throwing up.
Oh, there was a
Yeah,
But it was a lot.
There was a lot going on.
I woke
Yeah.
up.
There was a lot going
I
on.
woke up to the doctor at the end of my table tapping my foot. Like, hey, you got to go. Mind you, it's
Where?
New
At the
Year's.
house?
The hospital.
Damn, I was going like that.
It was
So this is why I'm crazy. You just said
Fucking-
tapping your table.
no.
He was tapping
To
you
my
at the
foot.
table.
They shipped him to the hospital.
Yes.
Corn and I went to the hospital and slept outside of the hospital
In the car.
in the car. You were
Aww.
See?
Alice hurt.
See?
So
See?
nobody told me that part of the story.
there's a whole story that happened
Whole
after
So glad I'm
Alex
not
got
part
shipped
of
on
this.
an ambulance.
Shipped means a very expensive.
I remember
ambulance
being
bill.
at Lou and Serena's house
Uh-huh.
on the bathroom floor. Throwing up.
Fuck with y'all drink. Was that the first year Nutcrackers came out?
No, it was just people used to go hard, man. It was
Beer pong.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those New Year's
I'm convinced they
parties.
got drugged there one time. I'm convinced.
the only time.
Oh.
Yo.
It's the only time I've ever
So
been that way.
I'm not going to say, obviously, it was alcohol contributed.
I've never been that way ever in my life.
During that time, I was still working out, and I had changed my diet. And I know that day I ate all greens and really nothing with
Went in there
substance.
empty.
But we drank a whole lot. So
That was a
Bro.
lot.
we drank a whole lot.
There was a lot to drink.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I ended up in the bathroom. People found me in the bathroom.
What year is
I don't-
this? I want like how old are you?
This is before 2009. I don't think I was at the Institute during this time.
So you're like 25, 26?
Around there. Because Aiden's still young. Aiden was still young. Yo, I walked
Wait, what?
from Rhode Island Hospital to Washington Park with no jacket on, and it was cold as
New Year's.
fuck.
Won't liquor
New
do it.
Year's.
Where
Won't
did you
liquor
go?
do it.
Well, we were outside sleeping.
I didn't know anybody was out. I didn't know nobody was outside.
They just, they just kicked you out of the hospital though.
They just kicked me out of the hospital.
They told us wait until the morning because he doesn't come out until morning. So we were like,
No, once they sober you up, you can leave.
Yeah.
How sober is he if he's walking in the winter to a park?
No, he's walking home.
I'm walking home.
Oh, so
he's
you were
leaving
sober
out-
at this time?
Yeah.
he's high in
That's
the
what I'm
clouds.
saying. He can't be.
No, he's
Because
not.
that wouldn't have been my decision. I would have called everybody. I would have called another ambulance to drop me off at home before I walked New Year's in Rhode
Oh
Island.
no, I get
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't call anybody.
Yo, I was so confused.
Yeah, that's high.
I was so
Fucked
confused.
up.
no,
Right,
I'm gonna sit in the waiting room confused. I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
No, because I
You
don't
two
even.
responsible, irresponsible motherfuckers.
Hey, sober up. We're gonna be outside. Call us when you wake up.
No, because y'all got in the car and packed it and drove over there like y'all were responsible then. Like you
We
niggas.
didn't get in that car responsible.
Yeah, y'all are guessing the whole way. What we gonna do when we get there? It's like, I don't think we should just bum rush that shit. Get my brother,
About us,
man.
yeah, about us, yeah.
Who called the ambulance?
Fam, at this point, I don't.
You know,
I'm out.
don't ask him.
Don't ask me.
Because I'm trying to figure out. I know I was throwing up.
And why they only took one person? Nah, leave the black.
I felt like I woke up and people were home.
There were people home. Some of us were at the hospital
Wow.
waiting for Alex to be
Kava said,
let go.
One of the first times I met you. The portion.
It was one of like the first times I met you where it wasn't
This
like
is not
outside.
before your house. Before I went to
Yeah.
your apartment. No, hell no.
This is before the.
No. This is after.
Which apartment? The one in North Providence?
Yeah.
Or Fruit Hill?
Nah, I don't think.
This is before.
I
This
think
is after.
I think
This
this
is
is
after.
before that.
It got to
Might
be
have
before
been
that. If he's 25, 26, you're over here off of Mineral Spring.
Right. I think that's before that.
We're getting old. I don't remember.
But I just know this is pre community bub.
I wanted to know how
I think
did we
so.
get to you getting drunk at the hospital?
Your foot, and you getting treated well.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, man. So
you getting treated well.
Back to that.
everyone was friendly, just lovely. Would you like some peanut butter crackers, some water? They did the fucking poking thing again, though, with the needle.
You told him.
I did tell him, but actually, this one failed today. Look at my shit. Look like I got mosquito bites and
Damn.
shit. Yo, pincushion. I was like, it's fine. Go
I'd
ahead,
looked
Zorro.
at that like, you got something to tell us, Reem?
Nah, they tried a lot. They
He was
finally
in there.
got it. It was all good. But other than that, oh my God, just
Good thing you had this
felt
surgery.
like privilege.
You had white privilege, sir?
I think I got it, bro.
We don't. COVID
I got privilege.
and Pfizer,
But this-
and the whole fucking
COVID and
not
Pfizer.
Pfizer, not Pfizer, fucking the opioid crisis,
Right.
because of the mishandling of that shit,
Right.
and they should. They got a bad rep, and they should, because they should be handling shit much more professionally. If that's a good statement to make, but
from the ground up, not government down. But
how doctors are fucking this whole surgery game.
25 minutes.
The surgery game has changed completely, bro. Like they go in with lasers now.
Niggas used to have to take a nap in between your surgery. They was in there so long. We've been working on it 18 hours. I'm gonna play it out for 30 minutes to get back to it. Now, 25 minutes, bro.
And they want you out.
Broke 4 fucking toes, put pins in them, shaved the bone, and I feel amazing.
That's crazy.
Like amazing.
That's crazy.
My man
For you.
got pins in his toe.
Good for modern medicine.
Come out in about 3 weeks.
Kick the shit out of somebody.
Nah.
Like,
Yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be
nothing.
the only
Yeah, like
one sock slide happening.
We're gonna have a kickball tournament.
So we ain't outside this summer.
Referee. Oh,
We
but,
definitely
hey,
ain't outside.
I got to see what the next couple days are going to be like.
The pain hasn't even started to kick in yet.
Nah, I feel it.
Are you gonna get? Do you? I'm assuming no boot because,
I'm going to get a boot in 2 weeks.
but you're gonna have to walk on your heel.
Yep. But just again,
You don't want to be that
Unfortunate.
guy in the club with a
boot?
with a boot, do you?
in fucking
August in July.
in hoochie daddies.
Yeah.
You gotta be a hoochie daddy?
Hoochie daddy.
Yeah.
Boot and hoochie.
With a bop. With a bop.
I just
Yeah.
told you,
And that's
it's
what
not that serious.
Al.
So you push the DM.
Yeah.
And guess what he gets? When he go, oh,
Yeah.
Don't do it to him, not to me.
Yeah.
Do it to him, not to me.
I'm taking
No,
off.
on me.
I just wanted to show some professionalism and dedication to the team.
I appreciate
Once I realized
We
that,
appreciate that.
I was hurt, I wasn't injured.
We
Put me in the
appreciate
game,
that.
coach.
you can play.
Thank you, guys. And I love the company. Because I know in the next couple of days, about to be 4th of July, niggas going to be outside barbecuing.
Yeah.
And if this shit do kick in, and I'm in here like smelling ribs.
Kyle, what you doing? Nothing.
I'll be
Big
in Maine.
I'll be in New
I'm out here.
Hampshire
Yeah, I'm out here.
Saturday, Sunday, but then I'll be back on the 4th for the Finity of the Union.
I hear it's being canceled in certain states.
Yeah, I don't care.
America,
I don't care.
America's being canceled.
Somebody put.
What part of America's canceled?
Oh, I don't care about celebrating.
the parts
Neither.
that can't get. Like,
I don't care about
fireworks.
celebrating America. I care about celebrating my cousin though.
Nah, I
No,
appreciate you.
and my family
Oh, yeah, that's a
reunion,
fact.
and then Ev, right?
Have.
And F.
Yeah.
Somebody put. Make it make sense. Black folks want to celebrate Juneteenth and 4th of July.
Why not?
I don't know.
Don't make it make sense, man. Just celebrate the shit.
Celebrate it.
Just fucking have a celebration, man. Put your family together. Put the people that you love together.
One day is when we freed y'all from
And give
labor.
yourself a reason to
The other day
celebrate.
is when
Don't take
y'all
it literal.
freed us.
Fuck the day. Fuck the day.
Take the day
You know what I'm
off.
saying? Like,
The day off from work.
man. Fuck the
Ain't
day.
nobody going to work on
Celebrate
the
it for what the fuck you want to celebrate it for.
Right.
When is it? The 4th is Sunday?
Monday.
Monday?
Oh.
And then I fly out to LA.
You fly out when? When you get back?
Flyer miles, my
When
boy.
do you get back if you fly out Monday?
Oh, no.
Wednesday.
Oh, all right.
I believe it.
All right. Wednesday during the day or Wednesday night?
I love the dedication. Come in here post surgery.
Actually,
You come in here straight off the red eye.
You just
Actually, I
come
don't.
in
I'll come back Thursday.
around the tarp.
Oh shit. Thursday. That's
All
right.
right.
See? That's why we have 5 left, 6 left.
But that's fine too.
That's why we have 6
No
left.
dedication. No dedication.
Dedication. I don't feel dedication
I
anymore.
wasn't
Only
down
need
with
is
this
once
whole
a week.
supreme leadership shit until right now. Fucking, that's why we got fucking 5 left. Until right now, I'm with this shit.
I was with the shits today. Yeah.
You know what? Fucking, yeah. That's why we got fucking 5 left. Goddamn.
I'm in total disagreement. I think that we should be looking back at our podcast and criticizing it. Maybe every Wednesday doesn't fit the same. Not to say to remove it, but have understanding when it needs to be moved.
Okay.
Did we move it? Was it on a separate on a different day before?
I think it was
It was always Wednesday, right?
Which is dope.
I'm not saying don't
It's
change
always
it.
Wednesday, yeah.
Keep it Wednesday.
No, I'm saying
But Bub flying in from on Thursday.
Oh no! I mean,
If I can get Bub on Thursday,
I just
I'll
need
wait.
to know if we can all be available to do it the whatever day we agree on.
I feel like everybody's gonna make it until episode 200.
I mean, you know,
want to go through this. I don't know what's on the other side.
the way that I was saying shit last episode, I don't think I liked it too much. So I think I just
199 and a half. 199.5. I'll come to that one.
Oh shit!
Well, how about you guys, man? How were your weekends?
I worked. I didn't do shit.
Lame. I didn't do shit.
Give me something, Bub. Come on, Bub. Black excellence. Black
I got to hang out with Rio. Skeen son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skeen,
Rio.
Skeen pulled up. Skeen texted. He's like, "Hey, somebody pulling the grill out." I said, "I'm gonna." It wasn't like a cookout. I just was gonna cook on the grill for Ellie for the family.
Cooking
right?
outside?
And Skeen was like, "I put some. Yeah, you can put something on the grill." Came over.
Shit. Contribution?
Him and his lady and Rio. I got to chill with Rio. He looked just like Skeen.
He looks just like
Makes all the facial expressions Skeen makes.
That's funny.
Oh, that's good for skiing.
But it's cool. But
Yeah.
he's cool.
Mm.
He'll go to you.
He's not-
Well, he
he's not
came to
like
me, and then he turned around and said, "Nah,
We good.
Yeah, and I'm good.
Like it's supposed to.
yeah, all right,
That makes sense.
give me back my parents."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No crying though. It was just like a, "Hey, what's up?" All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way now.
Yeah.
in my short history, you just haven't done enough for me to really
Right.
trust you.
Right.
Right.
Getting back to the people I know.
Fully been around you 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna watch you though. Keep my eye on you. He did keep his eye on me. I said, "Rio." He's like,
So
That's cute, man.
"All right."
That's good for ski numbers. I know that. You start looking at your boy in the face, you get a little, oh,
Yeah.
you get a feel like, that's me right there. That's me.
Yeah.
And they just keep growing up more and more into your face.
And then
That's cool,
Sunday was basketball. We had the high school had the prep showcase at Milton Academy. Now, when we talk about prep schools, right, which is they make a lot of money, make a ton of money. It's college tuition.
yep.
Milton Academy, and it's not the only prep school. Looks like a college campus.
Yep.
It's bigger than CCRI. It's probably bigger than Rick.
What?
Yes.
Do they stay on campus?
Yes.
100%.
It's a what? It's a high school?
It's a prep school. Basically a high school.
9 to 12.
Yep. And post grad.
Oh, and there's a little post grad too?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. You can do 5 years there potentially.
Okay.
I was like, this is wow.
It's different. I like the idea of the privilege and the what I assume is going to be great education. I don't know if I'm sending Tron away 6 months at a time.
So since
4 months at a
Lottie,
time.
Ev, and I have been at a prep school, of course, all the kids that we watch play, love, and stuff like that hit us up. Yo, want to go there because kids believe, which is it's not wrong, that if I go there, my chances of going to getting a scholarship, whether it's D2 or Division III,
Get
it's
maximum
slightly
resources.
increases.
Yeah.
The chance and the risk that you run is that if you're not that good and you're not getting a full ride, not at Rocky Hill, you're going to have to pay something. What most prep coaches want to do, and what they'll say, that the reason why they'll turn a student down and say, hey, what are the chances? And it's not a hard conversation for the coach, but it's a hard conversation for the kid to receive.
Been practicing all week, coach.
I've been practicing all my life.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, if there is no college interest now, depending on what year you come in, that's why we ask kids, or we speak to parents and say, reclass, do a year over early, maybe freshman or sophomore year. By that time, so that way you have another year. And then now, so say
Showcase.
right. If you're coming as a junior and you have no college interest at all, and you want to, because our job is to make, if you're going to pay for school, if you're going to pay for prep school, our job as a coach, we feel obligated to get you into college for free. Whether it's Division III, whether it's JUCO.
Right? You can
Right?
turn it down, but you had an offer.
Right.
Yep.
Division III don't give scholarships. What they can do is loans, right?
Financial plan.
Financial plan, right?
Just some loans, just some aid.
Division II gives scholarships, Division I gives scholarship, and JUCO gives scholarship, which is people totally dismiss now. But to go to this, if you're going to Milton by chance, if you're a basketball guy,
Yep.
you're probably going there mainly close to free. Especially our brothers, right? Our black and brown people.
45 a year, 60 a year.
Yeah, easy.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Look at right.
It's worth the money if you take advantage of the facility. I'm not even thinking about from a
Or if you can afford it, right?
if you can afford it. I'm not thinking about it from a basketball perspective.
Right.
I'm just thinking about like network. The
That's why
kids,
people go to-
parents that go there.
Because you got the alumni, right? You think about alumni.
The alumni, the people who have graduated from there are already in the world.
A school that big has a very robust alumni association that contributes, right? You have the board, right?
I'm still not sending it. You sending it, Sean? I'm not sending it, Sean.
No.
I can't do 3 months without my kid. Is that selfish of me?
Oh, no. I can say.
Who's going to these schools?
Oh, Dick Cheney's daughter went to one of those schools.
Yeah, right?
Tiger Woods' kids,
Right.
Right.
Will Smith's kids,
Right.
Willow.
Right.
But guess who those
I'm
kids are
taking
hanging
my
with?
kids to these kids?
Guess who-
My kids going to
Guess
hang
who's
with these
hanging
kids?
with these? Guess who those kids are hanging with?
I want these kids
It's star athletes.
Right.
I like Chet Hanks. Booyaka.
Chat, yeah. I like Chat Hanks. I like Chat Hanks.
Those kids are hanging with the star
Why
athletes.
not?
Fucking chat.
Oh, you might.
Chat.
You might be.
Chat.
That's even a better name.
You might be going to the league.
Chat Hanks.
My guy.
I mean, I got money, but you might be going to the league. I want to hang with you.
I could be your Matt
Okay.
Carter.
Instagram pictures.
Right.
No, it's
TikToks.
Shit.
it's just not something. I think that you can find water in the well. I don't give a fuck where the well
Milton
is at.
Academy, I just gave you some publicity.
Huge shout.
So-
Yeah.
Shout out to Rocky Hill.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky Hill.
Yeah.
Promo on them too, huh?
Yeah, I worked there.
They pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
They pay you,
Yeah.
not us.
Not the pod. Not the pod. They're not.
Well, I mean, but be more than willing to share some of those proceeds. Rest of us feel like
More than willing to cut the check to the pod.
get a ride in this truck.
Yeah.
I give you a lift one day.
Yeah, but that was my weekend. It wasn't chilling.
I bought your boy a cell phone.
Okay.
I got a cell.
Trying
Got a celly.
with a cell phone.
Damn, they getting younger. They getting get cell phones at a younger
So he got a
age.
cell phone. We also found out last week he got a girlfriend.
Hey, man.
Well, you know, after you get a girlfriend, you got to keep in touch with her.
Right.
Contact
Got a
house.
DM slide.
You gotta-
My roadblocks had
Got
to
a
be
DM slide.
How you gonna know what she up to?
Yeah,
You know, like
got to keep in
Yeah,
contact.
you ain't got smoke signals anymore. You gotta.
Yeah,
not writing
international.
letters no more.
Yeah, you're not really landed them. What you
He got a
Yeah.
he got a national relationship.
Saying?
That's my guy, man. Yeah, but he was super gassed. With the surgery, I just thought I wouldn't be able to get up on the 9th. So I was like, I'm gonna go get it now. We went and got that shit, bro. He's
Tron post
so
one selfie.
gassed.
He's gonna get a bunch of
When are you gonna allow him to have social media?
Now I'm good on that.
Yeah.
I don't
When?
need social media.
When do you think is the right time to have him?
I think Ellie was 13 when she didn't have Snapchat. She had Instagram. I didn't let her get Snapchat or.
What are you doing to improve his self-esteem?
That's my thing.
Right.
I don't think that it's a age. It's when I feel like you can handle what you're gonna have access to see.
Because he's gonna need to
Yeah.
feel real good about himself in order to see what he's
But-
about to see.
But grown-ups can't handle social media. What do you think?
That's because grown-ups haven't had that conversation. Nobody has talked to them about
social
self-esteem.
media.
None of them were raised by me. Like,
Who's talking to
Reeves, I don't
these
give a fuck
motherfuckers
about
about self-esteem?
you don't need no likes except my like. I'm the only like that matters.
Yeah.
My name in his phone is Dad. Last name pick up now. It's the only person you need to make sure likes you. I'll cut this shit off. But yeah, I don't know if it's an age. But to your point, it is about when he is.
And the one thing I can say about Ellie, she don't post a lot. Maybe on a story, but like it ain't like no. It's mainly basketball. Then when she went to the little dance, but it ain't no like
Yep.
selfies and like it's something that may show like why are you posting all of that?
Right. And you know,
Are you looking
watching.
for attention? So she don't have those types of. At least to me, when I'm looking at them, they're not like, "Hey, look at me!" and da-da-da-da.
Right.
Is there a kid's version of IG? Can you put parental controls
No.
in IG?
You
No,
might be
but you
able
can
to-
have like I know my son has had multiple IGs
Yeah.
that I probably don't that probably exist that he probably came
And
in and
Ellie
out
probably
of.
did before, like on somebody.
And
Because
I-
kids
yeah.
do that, right?
Yeah.
With their friend, it would be on their phone, not like but like
Right.
they only check it on their other friend's phone.
Not
So
lie.
my only thing, because you just said something that always triggers something. You said when you said is Ellie posting this for attention? Isn't anything that you post on
No.
there for attention? Like anything that
But
you
I'm
post?
talking about the attention of
Education as well, but I guess attention's at the
What
base
is attention?
of it.
Or outreach.
It's attention. What is
outreach.
attention?
Or look
Right.
at
No, it does
a lot of
kind of boil down to attention.
a lot of
Because
a lot of the posts
it
that look
definitely
at me
boils down to
Doesn't
post.
mean it's nefarious.
They
Doesn't
look-
mean it's
No, but
They look at me post. Look at
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Right?
exactly. And
Yeah,
I guess
100%.
that's my point.
It's not
is-
to the sense of like I don't get the sense of like I didn't get 1,000 likes. Let me take that down.
damn, bro.
No, I'm talking about these kids.
I'm about to say, I'm like, what's it?
Not me.
900 for
Yeah.
you.
These kids do it for the likes, right? Everybody, most of
It's
the people
just
that post
how
it.
you
people do it.
value that attention. It's,
Right.
it's your value towards that. Like, is your value towards that attention? Do you need a like an hour?
Like I've never
You know
seen
what I'm saying?
Ellie
Do you need,
post
like,
something and
I
take
need
it down.
somebody to like the
I've
shit.
never seen her take it down.
Yeah.
I've never
What's
seen
your
that.
value, what's your value of that attention? Well,
Right.
my value is sometimes like I think my last post was me and Smooth. Well, I want the family to see that Smooth was in town. He was the one that was like, "Yo, I need people to see that I was in town.
Right.
You know, let's take this fucking picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take this fucking picture." So it's like, yeah, let's take this. Let's take this picture. You know what I'm saying? And to Alex's point, yeah, I'm
Bringing
posting
attention
this
to the fact
to
that
bring the attention that this motherfucker was here.
Yep.
Right,
But I don't know how many likes I got on that picture.
right. You're not going.
I have the fucking slightest idea.
refresh. Damn, only 5.
Nah, so I'm guilty, bro. I need 100 likes anytime I post Megatron.
Yeah, do it.
Anytime Megatron is
Oh,
on
I've
Instagram,
noticed
I
what
need
the likes-
100
That's what I'm
likes.
saying.
I do notice what likes look like depending on the post, right?
Not
Like
even for me. It's for him.
So like I'll post Facebook. I
is
usually
for
just
me.
post like positive stuff for the most
Yeah.
part. But I can tell what gets the most likes and what doesn't. Right? Like if I post something with my kids, like through the roof, which I'm fine with. And then if I
Nobody
post
like that.
something that's like potentially a motivation or a quote that might touch some heartstrings in terms of people getting personally offended by it, maybe doesn't get a lot of likes.
No. Saw it.
Right.
Saw it. Scroll right by
He's
it.
talking to me.
Right.
Ah, yeah, all right, Buck.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I guess I do
Okay.
fall victim
Yeah.
to that. Like,
Say
Yeah.
my name. At me
I
next
do have an
time.
expectation.
Yeah.
And it's not for me though. It is for me, but it's like trying. I'm like, nah. I know 100 people, and you motherfuckers are on Instagram. Show my boy some love. Like that's it for me.
But why? Why do you need that?
See, I don't
Why do you
even
need
go
that?
that way.
Why do you need that?
I'm like, hey, I know 100
So,
people. Hopefully,
I know at least
hopefully
100
they
people.
know
That's
how
your
good
point,
I
Alex?
am.
This
is my
after I post
point.
this picture.
This is my
hopefully
point.
if they've been wondering about me, like you can see that I'm smiling in this picture, and you can see I'm good.
I'm not even saying it's Megatron in the picture. I'm talking specifically about Megatron posts. I cared fuck less.
All of them for you? No.
Maybe subconsciously I feel like there will come a time where likes are going to be important to him. And if I show him now how much you already liked on Instagram, but how did that change your day?
Nah, just show him how much he is already loved, man.
Well, that I'm going to do naturally.
He doesn't need the likes.
You saying don't introduce him to Instagram? Oh, I'm not going to do it anyway.
No.
He's gonna get introduced to it regardless.
He's gonna
get it regardless.
I'm saying I already have.
Right. What are you
because
doing?
I show him what I've posted of.
What are you doing? I feel like the question that I was asking myself and the question that I've been asking my son is, what have I not done, or what could I have done? What are we doing? Right? Like, what are we doing right now? You're my son. I'm your dad. Where are we going with this?
Does he call you bro?
Fuck no. What the fuck
Yo,
we doing?
Aiden, I swear to God,
Call me
Aiden calls you bro. All the
Fucking pop you right in your mouth, bro.
Stop calling me bro. Stop calling you.
We're gonna
Stop
show
calling
you
me
the
bro.
hierarchy. If you call me bro, we're gonna show you some hierarchy shit.
You brought me there. Conversation, you brought me there.
Yeah, nah. But we've been having this conversation. Like, what are we doing, right? Like, what do we want from each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And at the end of the day, man, if you really boil the shit down to it, we all just want to be loved, and we all just want to express our love to everybody else. Like but there's all this there's all this middle shit, right? There's all this shit that we have to traverse and we have to go by. So I'm like, Angel has social media and he has access to all this shit. How can I ensure that he is loved so much, that the like means nothing? Like, it just doesn't mean much. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have so much self-esteem about the people that love you for who you really are.
Yep.
What do you really care about when you are posting something and these people don't know you and they really don't, and they don't like what you post?
I completely understand.
You know what I'm saying?
The deep value of that in that aspect, right? Of like, I posted knowing people I don't know will or will not like it. And if they do like it, cool. But it doesn't change anything about my day. However, Instagram, though it is not a intimate or a close network, friendship, family, it is still a network where I have common individuals that I do not know, that I've never met, that I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I care about it. I'll get my... I'll go give him a kidney, but I'm happy when I see something from them, or sad when I see something from them, and I don't know them at all. Right? So it has an impact on me. The likes, not so much. I just want them to see the likes and know that, like, bro, getting likes is not a thing. You've been doing that since you were 2.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about the content, because whether we like it or not, whether it's the like aspect or actually what content he's looking at on Instagram, it's going to make an impression. Like, it's going to have an impact, whether it's the like or what he's watching or who he's talking to.
You don't think he's going to be watching the most outrageous outrageous. Like, I feel like my son has access
YouTube and Google
to shit that I have never seen. That if he was just like, hey, have you seen 10% of what this is? I feel like I'd lose my motherfucking mind. Like, you
didn't watch Faces of Death?
Yes, but I feel, and I talked to him about this. Like me and him have conversations about this.
You didn't watch porn on the VHS?
Yes, but he talks
to crazy. It might be,
bro. You have to have a conversation with Angel, bro. Like, it's just
Two Girls, One Cup. You ain't see that?
That's what I'm saying. The dark
but you
net
see that
is
at 10 though.
The dark net is just way more. It's just crazier than that.
Oh, I didn't know there's. You're not on the internet.
Have you heard of like people? All right, here I go. Have you heard of like people fisting people in the butthole, and then their whole butthole comes out on their hand? Like, you can see. Inverses. You get the inverse butthole on, and you get.
It looks like this microphone.
I've never been to that.
It just looks
I've
like
never been to that part of the internet.
A whole.
You mean like the you can pull your whole thing out, and it's hanging there like a wire? All right, that's death. Ripped your anus out. I think you just talking
That's not a
about.
Mortal Kombat move.
That sounds like a Mortal
This
Kombat.
sounds like a Mortal Kombat
That
move.
is true.
This sounds like a finishing move.
Yeah. That
Nah,
sounds like
I've
you're
never
going to
been
be
to that part of the
born with a
internet.
specific birth defect where your anus can come out
Bro,
of your
the
butt.
internet's
like,
crazy, bro.
Listen,
Oh yeah.
The internet's
me and
crazy.
Missy was watching P Valley the other day.
I got to watch this show. Oh, I got time.
Yeah, you do got time.
I'm going to watch
Yeah,
P
you got time.
Valley.
I know why this guy's name is Lil Murder.
Don't give me nothing. Don't give me nothing.
Because I know what he's murdering.
Oh, yeah. Now I get it. That guy's gay.
Ha!
I haven't seen it, but I'm speculating.
You haven't
He's
seen?
a
Shout out to
homosexual.
Lil Murder.
That is graphic.
Oh,
Do-
that's what he's saying. That's
Do
what,
they
What does P-
post
what does P stand
that
for?
there is same-sex
Pussy bag.
activity
It's a strip club.
Oh, okay.
when it comes on like rated R, violence, nudity, same-sex activity?
Nope. Sexual
Just sexual, huh?
sexual
Sexual
content.
content.
it's sexual.
It is sexual content.
It's sexual content. What do you need to know? What?
See the way
We're not
Bob
gonna-
was
we're
just
not gonna-
describing that right now?
We're not gonna do this
It was graphic. Nigga, it was just sexual content. No,
Sexual
it was
content.
graphic. Same sex.
It's still sexual content, but
It's sexual content. You got what you want
For me.
Sexual content.
It was.
Yeah.
Just
Maybe some other people can watch it.
if you can give
To
me
the
an
point-
SC,
to
you
the
can give
point
me a
where-
triple SC.
To the point where Missy covered my eyes.
Huh?
You watched it?
She watched it.
Oh, Missy covered your eye down.
She didn't want you to watch it?
I didn't want to watch it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh
She,
man,
then she said, "No, that was graphic."
I'm about to turn off P Valley now. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
let me get back into this Abbott Elementary.
This is season 2. This is season 2, so you won't get to that till season 2.
Jesus Christmas.
Good show.
I
By
heard
the way,
great
good
news
show.
about it.
Good show.
P Valley.
Nah, I've seen people talk about
Good
that
show.
on Twitter. I've
Good
just
show.
never. I don't have. First of all, it's Showtime, right?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
have-
no, start.
Yo, can we go back to why coppers like blocking? You don't like
I
blocker,
like-
man.
No, I'm not like blocking.
I don't need
just-
likes. No, man,
I
we
just
need
think
likes. We
that-
should be
I just
promoting
think-
more likes.
I just think we should be promoting more love than likes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's why I'm not like blocking.
I feel like that's our prerequisite. Like we already do that.
Yeah. Promote more love.
I agree with you. Depends on who's liking my picture, though. It depends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
need something.
Yeah, judge who likes it. Oh shit, that's a different. I've never been there. Like, did you look at who likes your
No,
picture, like,
that
and
is
be
not.
like, this motherfucker right here?
Nah, it matters.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, it matters.
Yes,
And- and
Oh man, that's a different. See,
this is the part of the
this is so
the-
interesting, man.
the
Like, this
social
is the
media
shit.
network where I'm like, there are certain people that like, hey, hey, how you doing? Maybe we can. No response. Okay, send the GIF.
Yeah.
Oh, double down, send some funny shit one time. Left it alone. Kept posting later on in life. Happy birthday, King. Okay.
Oh, and I'm a king.
I was,
She kinged me.
You, don't triple down.
all I said was
She kinged me.
all I said was thank you.
Don't king
Never
you.
responded again.
Okay.
Don't king you.
Oh, king me.
No.
King me.
Oh,
Yeah,
king
king
you.
me.
I said
Don't all
I
me.
said don't
Don't
all
all
me
me. King
and
me.
don't triple
Yeah,
down.
king
No, no,
me.
no, no, no.
And don't triple down.
No, I probably lost one right there, but in my mind I was like, no, it's a thank you. You waited too long. The application has expired. The application I filled out that nobody asked me for has expired.
There was a 2-year term limit.
2 year, 2 more gifts.
And we got rid of all applications after those 2 years.
Yeah, we can point you in the
can
direction
resubmit.
of the
You can resubmit if you want to,
resubmission. The resubmission office will contact you in the next 30 days, maybe, depending on your like activity.
Oh shit! Oh, I like it. My bad. I didn't want to like hate.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the point. Yeah,
I got. We got it.
You think homegirl got a lot of likes? On the
Fuck
McDonald's?
her, yo.
About the McDonald's?
Talk about it.
Yeah, she got a lot of likes.
Got a lot of likes?
Yeah.
No way.
Of course.
She's getting
Yeah,
flamed.
There's some baby mamas out there that think like her.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You know what this is?
No.
The,
What are we talking about? I don't even know what we're talking about.
there's a baby, this is a mother of a child
Right.
There you go. I like that.
who has multiple
She
children,
has 4 kids in total.
4 kids in total, with multiple men. One of the child's fathers, and I mean stated by her, every other day comes to my house with a McDonald's meal for his one son. But he don't ever bring nothing for my 3 other kids.
I remember this. Okay.
He not fit to make my other kids feel less than, because
She may have a point there.
I can't wait to get into that. Because he only bringing McDonald's for his son. And then in the unedited version of the video, she goes on to take the McDonald's and throw it out. Nobody got McDonald's.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So it goes back to.
I don't sound like you sent a like just now.
Is she looking?
Al sent the like.
Is she?
Al double tap.
Yes, sis.
That was like Stone.
You did the yes, sis.
That's right.
Don't do that. 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 Don't do that.
Don't yes, sis, you up.
Don't do that.
But
Know your worth. Know your child worth.
I love it.
is that post for attention?
100%.
Why post that?
100%. Well, that's my
Attention to do what
so
though?
before you
Discredit this father?
before we get into the actual topic, that was my original point. Anything that we post on there is for attention, whether you want to admit it or not.
Yep.
It is for
right.
attention because
The most subatomic
That's
level.
right.
if I wanted to just tweet, I had a great day today, I could easily write that in a fucking diary, but I tweet it out into the world so that they can see it. It's for attention.
Yep.
Whether you want to admit it or not, it is for attention.
It goes back to why we printed pictures.
Right.
We printed pictures. Hey,
Look at my baby.
look at that shit.
Well,
Look at
printed pictures to show people.
Yeah, for attention.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this shit. This
Or
is-
to
I want
have
this-
up when people come in your
No,
house.
Yeah,
my-
hey, look at
I
this
had
shit.
One time you
I
had
had-
an incredible time in your life.
So there've been walls before
Walls
social
of
media
pictures,
walls.
yeah.
Like if you were in my bedroom
Yeah,
in high school,
Oh.
I had a collage of
Yeah.
pictures on my wall.
yeah. Little Kim was on there.
No, it
No,
was
no, no,
nothing
no.
but R&B male.
No.
groups. Bub was gay then.
all right,
So
all right.
for real,
They were-
high
no,
five. Jodeci.
These were real people. These are real people, and I had chicks posted on my wall.
Oh shit,
That's
All
hella
right.
dangerous, bro.
No, it worked out fine for me.
Good for you, bro.
Were you?
Wait.
So there
Hold
must
on.
have been a
good for you,
time
wait.
when somebody
Good for you,
walked
bro.
in there
Wait.
like,
Good for you, bro.
Wait.
Pub
So-
had a Facebook wall.
What do you mean?
Before
What do
Facebook
you
wall
mean?
was even a
We
thing.
all had it. We all
No. We all did not. We all did not have that.
Michael,
I
Michael,
did not have shit on my walls.
Yeah,
That was
I
my
did not have
father's wall.
that.
We all did not have this.
Michael,
I got that shit.
we all had pictures on our wall of chicks, us like with chicks, all that.
Okay, so now I need to know more because now I'm intrigued. Now you
need to
intrigued me a
know.
little. Are we going back to the subject? Let's go back to the subject.
Well,
No. I need to know whether or not this was chicks like just in a platonic setting.
Okay, there you go.
Or is this a smash wall?
And before you
You
answer,
asking me to reveal?
We're not gonna go. But please defend. But please defend. But we don't have to answer that.
He's not
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I don't know.
So I got my answer already.
Abort.
so you got your answer.
Yeah.
So now I want my answer.
Yeah.
Those pictures were left on that wall, even if another woman stepped into that room.
Yeah.
Maybe she got a picture. You want to be on the? What you think? You want to be up on this
You wanna
wall?
get
I
likes?
wasn't outside.
You wanna
though.
get likes?
I wasn't outside enough.
How much do you want to be up here?
You want to
I wasn't
How much
outside
do you want
enough.
to be up on this
you
wall?
want to get likes?
All I hear right now is that Bub
The
and his
wall or not?
crew of
What's gonna
friends
happen?
have some kind of sex trade Rico crowd.
Oh shit!
They said we all had them. Pictures on the wall, and we used to make other women come in and look at the pictures and see if they can get added to the wall.
What we did
had a
was-
catalog.
Bubba was a different
Oh
dude
my
back then, bro.
God.
Yo, clean that up.
So
Clean that
on the
up.
wall.
Clean that
No,
up.
I'm not gonna clean it up.
Nah,
Clean it up.
Bosky
I don't want
out.
to.
that was the
They're
wall.
looking like
The wall was
ghosts
the wall.
right now.
Yeah.
It's like the minority, of course. We had the wall.
There was pictures of me and the fellas.
Holy shit!
There was some pictures of me and the fellas and girls, and there was just some regular, like people used to. What you saying is print out pictures, say, "Hey,
That attention.
Bob, here's a picture of me."
We used to keep them.
Literally,
Huh?
chicks used to be like, "Yo, here's a picture of me." Sign the back
Remember that.
on the wall.
Damn.
Wow. All right. Maybe I wasn't around for that.
Hey, you bitch ass niggas wasn't putting it down.
You want to
I was
take
too busy getting tied up.
No.
Remember? Yeah.
right?
Too busy.
Right.
Oh, God.
Right.
Oh, God.
And-
Where the bitches?
and I was accepting R's.
I'll tell you, it's an all heavy summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Search for those.
All right.
But yeah,
Damn.
The wall.
Yeah, a whole
Okay.
fuck wall though. Nah, I mean,
That's
friend
crazy.
wall. Friend wall.
Yeah. Shout out to
What's the
Bub.
whole fuck
Interesting.
wall?
Nah, shout out to you,
But-
Bub.
I feel like I would have just been too much of a liar for that wall because there were too many questions.
Yeah, that's where my
you know,
fucking
such and
mind
such?
went.
Yeah.
That's where my mind went. It's like, yo, how do you just have
How you
these-
know her? Bible study?
The Calvin's point. You want to be on the wall?
Right.
Get to the wall. Don't focus who's on the wall. Focus who's not. Focus who's not. Okay. The criteria is a rules. To
We
this
was
shit.
we was talking about that. We was like, yo, we had the wall before the wall.
I should hung out with y'all, man. Like I didn't. Nah, that wasn't the way I was looking. That wasn't the way.
It's
That
high
I,
school. This is high school.
Cut me
in
in
high
half.
school?
This is high school.
High school, they had a wall.
I was still trying to like.
Fam.
High school was the
What?
most condensed amount of fucking, bro. That was Jackrabbit.
See, I was always the type that I didn't want you to know who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want you to know my associations.
This is a cartel or something.
Yeah, man. But I wasn't in anything.
No,
but
no,
I just
no,
didn't
no,
want.
yeah,
to,
yeah.
I just didn't.
That makes sense though, Cobb. I'm not mad at
I
that
just
either.
never wanted you to know me. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
didn't. That was. You know what I'm saying? It was like too much.
Yeah, you sound like you were at home, like playing with Teddy Ruxpin and some
Yeah,
shit in high
man,
school.
like,
I don't want
don't
people to
know
know
me.
I love Teddy.
Don't know me. I don't need you to.
Don't know me.
Yeah, I don't need you to know me like that.
Not like this.
Cobb didn't want nobody. Hey, I know you. No, you don't.
No, you don't. No,
No,
you
you
don't,
don't.
man. No, you don't.
You go to
Yeah,
Central.
don't
You
know.
ain't
I
know.
saw you on Bob's Wall. Oh, man.
You know Bob. So you know Bob. You know all these bitches.
These other niggas too.
You know all these bitches.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You ordered number C34. I know who you are.
I got Cobb excited.
Got me pointed.
Yeah. Bob, I told you not to post that.
Put that on my wall. That's crazy.
Cobb was like, I told you not to post it. I mean, put it on the wall.
Should never put that shit on that wall.
Yeah,
Let's get back to this baby mama.
I was trying to be in
Oh
love in
yeah,
high
baby
school.
mamas.
I was trying to be in high. I'm trying to be in love in high school. I didn't have.
Mm.
I was in love for a little bit. It lasted a
You
little
just wanted
bit.
to be one picture on a big
Yeah,
wall.
just
huh?
one. Just one. It didn't happen.
Right.
All 6 years that I went there.
You wanted to keep. You wanted somebody to wear your necklace with your name on it.
No, but
You
something
had to
like
buy
that.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yep.
You wanted to bring Valentine's Day
I
to
always went
school.
with the X and O tennis bracelet thing. It was way less expensive than the chain.
You wanted to bring somebody Valentine's to school.
No, I would never do that. That's too much. That's too
Celebrating this old Anglo-Saxon ass.
much. Yeah,
So, the caucasity of this holiday offends
That's
me.
to be somebody like that would be out too.
shit.
Oh, you niggas are celebrating this shit. You niggas are celebrating this shit. Yeah. But back to the baby mama.
Yes.
Or the
Okay.
mother of the children.
And here's the debate, right? Well, it's not a debate for me. Should this man
Be ridiculed.
be ridiculed or ostracized because he brings food for just the one child he shares with her?
They're
when
not
he
together.
visits
They're not in a relationship.
every other day.
Yes.
He should be ridiculed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Because you got to give me some back.
Because he shouldn't be bringing food. Anyways, he should be entrusting the fact that she is going to handle her responsibilities on the days that he doesn't have the child. And if he doesn't believe that she can handle those responsibilities, then he should fucking take the responsibility of the child. That's what I would do. I wouldn't go there and just feed one. I'd be like, all right, you decided that this is best for you. Do what needs to be done.
would-
And
Why is
if
he
you're
not
not
fed
doing,
then?
and if
I
you're
would-
not doing what needs to be done, I'm not going to help you do what needs to be done. I'm going to watch, and if it doesn't get done, and we speak about what needs to be done, and you still don't get shit done, especially when it comes to feeding my fucking child, then we're gonna have that conversation changes.
This is all under the assumption
Did we
of
get,
that, like,
did we
he
get
has,
that? We didn't get that from that clip.
There's a lot of
This is-
context
right,
that's
right,
missing,
right.
but with that's from that. That's what I get.
I
out
got
of it.
questions though. I got
Yeah,
questions.
yeah, 100%.
If my son calls me and says, "Dad, I'm hungry," right? I'm not gonna immediately go
No.
and say, "What do you want?"
I'm not getting the motherfucking McDonald's. I'm taking him out of that situation.
No, Not even that.
I'm like,
As a parent, I'm calling his mom.
Yeah, right.
And saying, hey, and not on some like,
right.
not on some like,
you're taking steps.
I ain't calling her on some like, yo, why you ain't feeding my child?
What's going on?
Why is he calling me?
Yeah.
I already told him no.
Right.
Because I'm gonna call your mother. I'm letting you know I'm gonna call your mom because I know there's some food in that house.
Let's not make this assumption.
No, only reason why I'm gonna make that assumption for him, right? Because if you don't kind of protect the parent in that situation, then that allows the kid to go back and forth, right, between us. And the reason why I say that is like from experience.
There's adults at play here, so shut the fuck up.
Right, and so it's like, nope. In my head, I'm not going to say that to the child. Right, I provide money for that household for you.
That was the assumption I was talking about.
In my head,
everything you said, as far as like I'm going to reach out to the mom to say, why is my kid not fed? Is under the assumption you've been providing the financial means for that kid to be fed. You said, I assume there's going to be food already in there. Right. So you're doing your part as a father already.
And saying, you've done what you agreed to do. I want to communicate with the mom, like, hey, he's calling me for food. I'm not getting that kid no McDonald's. And my expectation is from her to be like, no, maybe. So now I'm going to play hypothetical. No, I told them to figure it out. There's food in there. Figure it out. Oh, enough said. There's food in there. Eat some cereal. Make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I heard there's food in there. Figure it out.
Yeah, I want to be a dick and give them hypothetical. No, ain't no food in here because I got 3 other kids.
Okay.
And even though you give me what you're supposed to give me, I ain't got enough to feed these niggas.
So I would have to probably go Carver's route then.
Boom. And I just wanted to...
Or worst case scenario, hey...
Right.
Yo, I'm about to pull up, come outside, here's your McDonald's.
Because... Right. You could have a separate situation where you can't necessarily... Well,
but you don't control... Unless that kid eats the McDonald's in your car,
Yeah, I can't control what happens.
You can't control what happens. So you still don't control how your son gets fed, right? And at the end of the day, my issue is I don't care about the drama, right? Like the drama is always going to exist, and it is what it is, and that's fine, right? Like you can go the route of entertaining the drama, and that's fine too. But when it comes to my child getting fed, the drama is almost like it doesn't even take a back seat. It's non-existent to me. Like it's not even something that I'm going to entertain. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that I'm going to go to. So now it's like, okay, he's not getting the nutrition that he needs to grow. Is that what we're talking about?
Right. You're feeding him or you're not.
Like, I don't care about this whole Instagram shit. Like, he's not getting the nutrition that he needs to grow.
If you can't feed him on a consistent basis, give him to me.
That was
now you're gonna post it. Oh, hey,
that was my problem.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna.
Why are you doing that? But I understand why you're doing that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Why isn't this kid getting? Why isn't she providing?
And it's probably, like you said, there's probably history there that we're missing, right?
Yeah.
For her to now go on social media and try to make him look like a piece of shit. Because also the other question is, where the other baby daddies at?
Well, let's go a little deeper into that. What is up with this woman's fucking psyche to assume that this one father of her one kid has some kind of obligation to feed all of the decisions she makes in her life without him? I didn't ask her to go get more baby daddies, right? So she's popping out more kids. What is in that woman's psyche to make her think that, like, yo,
was she attractive? I kind of want to be one of her baby daddies.
I got one of them kids.
You
gotta feed all of my kids. No, you can't afford it.
No, I want to be down.
You can't afford it.
I want to be number
But
5.
also, this could be like one of these one-off. Like, who even knows, right? This kid, probably just that kid, right? Because my daughter will call me and say, "Dad, send me can you cash out me?"
The woman said every other day this man comes here with McDonald's for just his son.
First and foremost,
that sounds like fathering. I mean, poor choice in food.
Poor judgment in food every other day. Jesus, that's a lot of McDonald's,
bro.
Like,
as a father,
Christ,
bro, dog,
fall back in the McDonald's.
Come here, little nigga. You not getting McDonald's every other day, bro.
Cook something, bro.
A burrito.
Ream it up, man. Ream it up at home and then bring it to the crib, man.
I need to know how old this kid is, because it's like, yo, you know how to put some pot, you know how to put some water in the pot, right?
Yeah, you got a boiled egg or something. You can put together.
I'll buy.
But again, on
if we talk about feeding the kids, I will buy a whole box of ramen There you go.
On an action standpoint,
Yeah.
it
The
sounds
whole
like
pack.
Yeah,
this man's
$30.
being
You got 40
responsible,
ramen.
bro. He's there.
So the only thing that I took from it was, well, obviously, my first problem was
Posting it.
posting. I don't understand why people. I'm lying. I understand.
Yeah, attention. You said it, Alex. You
I
understand
understand
why.
She was done
Like-
for that one.
in a way where you see people like fucking, like I seen a Instagram post of some dude trying to jump up like some high ass thing, and he with weights on his head, didn't make it, knocked the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, I
still
saw
posted
that.
it.
I saw that.
Still posted it.
Yeah, you still
Why?
had to hit send.
Why?
Attention.
So
You want to laugh.
that was my issue. It's like why would you do that?
Because that didn't happen it didn't post by accident.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody recorded
Get
you.
there one day
That something posted by accident.
where shit's just gonna be like,
Somebody brought that up.
They already got the
what
voiceover
if
thing right
something, depending on what you have in your phone, is pictures, and then automatically it starts posting.
That shit's already up there, bro.
what if just starts
It's not posting. You just worried
Oh,
about
no.
it trickling down on social media.
Right,
already
right,
up
right.
there.
It's already up in the clouds.
Yeah, it's up
My
there.
bad, my bad. Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah.
You were making a point.
So just based on what was said, I think that she is wrong for saying that he needs to feed all of the other kids the way that she said it. But I can also look back, take a step back and see how her saying, well, what about the rest of my kids? And seeing how the rest of the kids are going to see the other sibling,
Right.
the only one receiving something that probably all of them would want.
So
That would be my only problem
me as a
with that.
person,
I get that.
I would take the necessary step to call. One, I'm calling.
And I
to
think
find,
that's important. I think
I'm
that's
calling to find out why he's calling me
right.
for McDonald's. Right. Two. Now, if she got on the phone and said, "Hey, I ain't got it. Whatever's missing in the," and I could, you could be that parent that says, "Hey, I contribute for my kid. My kid should be
Well,
eating."
yes, 100%.
But I'm also of the understanding
Take a
of
piece. Kids need to eat.
yeah. But to your point, before the podcast, oh little nigga, you ain't getting McDonald's. Your mom, I spoke to your mom. The rest of your siblings are hungry. One, it's probably, if we want to get deeper in this, it's a conversation with him too, right? Like, hey, look,
Stop asking for it in front of these kids.
in front of your kid, like
your mom ain't got
one,
it.
your ass might get jumped in his fucking food.
Yeah.
Nigga, we getting nuggets too.
yo.
We getting nuggets.
Right.
A hungry dog gonna eat. Sitting there watching you
They probably over there
eating
like
one fry at a time.
Tell your father to get 220 pieces.
Right.
It's a
Let's
restaurant, right?
disguise this.
Right.
Let's disguise this as
Well,
father son
So
time.
if I talk to the mom and it is an issue of like, I ain't got it today, I'm waiting till such and such tomorrow, whatever, to go shopping. I ain't got it. There's nothing here. We getting pizza.
Might get a slice.
We getting pizza.
Some wings.
I'm buying a large
2 weeks apiece.
pizza. Throw some fries in there. Have at it.
Can I ask y'all a question? Do you think this is the have you ever thought about the internet from a class perspective?
Like we don't get the same feed everybody else does.
Nope. Like, what if the feed that you're getting is non-productive?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Class. I don't mean class like economics. Like I mean like
I know they do that in China.
like what if right?
Yeah. They were
China usually used to feed shit that would deplete brain cells, right? Instead of, and now they're pushing shit. This is all hearsay, but they're pushing like engineering shit to like kids. Like if they know that you're a kid under 12, they'll push like engineering and science to you
In China.
in China.
You
Yeah,
didn't need
so that you could become a fucking super genius or whatever, and then the Chinese Communist Party can pull you in.
Okay.
You work for us now.
I get it. I get
Think
it.
about it. It's genius shit, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just-
It's recruitment.
Right. Have you ever thought about it? Like, we think about shit happening overseas, right? Like, we think about how, like, even the way that I just spoke about China, right?
Crazy. Like, that's a big deal. over there.
Yeah, like, oh my God, they're doing that to their
That's
people.
crazy.
Like, but we never think about what's happening. Like, the text message that I sent the other day, right? Like we never think about what's really happening here and what we are seeing, hearing, tasting, feeling, and touching, right? Like
just ingestion in general.
We just ingest it, right? Like we ingest it, we talk about it, and it's fine and it's great. Like, but we never like, do you ever question it? Like, do you ever like that video? Do you ever think to yourself like,
why is this bullshit on my stream?
Like, come on, man! Like,
why am I getting this?
This is not happening.
100%. When the Amber Heard and fucking Johnny Depp, why am I getting this?
Like, this is not happening. This is just not. I don't want to say it's not real anymore, but it's
when you say class,
it's very minor shit. Like
economic, but what class? And it's not like a defensive question. It's just like more of an understanding question. So if it's not economic, what do you mean by class?
The powerful versus the powerfulest.
Yeah, so it's almost like it's not economic, but it's like from an educational perspective, right? Like if you're looking at it from an educational perspective, like what is going to add?
Like, is this on Warren Buffett's feed?
Not even Warren Buffett, but if there was
Warren Buffett was extreme. That was very extreme.
If there was
I get it though.
a populace or if we really had an agenda towards how to be a better people, right? Like if there was, like we talk about this, like this virtue signaling, right? Like this whole I'm him, he, she, her, that type of thing. Like there's virtue. We talk about all this shit, but nobody's really putting shit to action. Like nobody really acts to it in their own world. We all do in our own ways, right? But nobody does it in the way that they speak about it.
Got me thinking here.
So when you think about these fees that you see, right? Like how much of those fees that you see on a daily basis, and I try this. Like I try to curate my feed all the time. Like let me follow only. Yeah, let me just stop following this and only follow this and see what happens, right? Like, do you ever think about it? And maybe class is not a right way of. Maybe class was not the right term, but do you ever think about it from a way of like, this is not in any way, shape, or form, and I'm not picking on what the conversation that we just had, but I'm just saying overall. Have you ever seen something and seen how it's blown up, right? Like seen how crazy it's gotten and been like, okay, that shouldn't be the thing that's trending.
See, that's where I want to challenge you. Because I get everything you're saying. I agree that it's happening.
But do you think that it should? It should be the thing that populates?
I don't know if it should or shouldn't be.
Yep.
But I'm happy that it did. Because I think what you're talking about like, say, Instagram, for instance, you're thinking of it more of, from what I'm hearing, right, is as a tool to create productivity, tangible productivity. If used in a certain way, you can influence the people by what you allow them to see. To be focused in a certain direction. And it can be very productive. And it can lead to tangible results. Like we have scientists we are plucking out of Instagram, right? But then there's this part with this fucking mother of the child. This happens. I agree. This is completely dumb shit. If I'm being honest with you, this is nigga shit, man. This is dumb shit. But it blew. And the reason why I think it blew and why I'm happy that it did is that now it forced a question on everybody. That everybody, for this one topic, even though it's derived from something idiotic in my mind, everybody now is consciously thinking about a different perspective related to it. And just think about what we did right here, where it's like you were heavy focused on the son's father and him and his ability to go and get his son. You're bringing up like paternal right issues to, you know what I mean? If we're thinking about it from a legal aspect of how can I get full custody of my son?
And accountability and responsibility.
And accountability. You're talking about the whole aspect of I'm going to have the respect to call her first.
Yeah.
So now you're talking about just interactions with son's mother. That's the beauty of it. Where
so you think it fosters conversation. Yeah.
But I also think
hopefully it will go, but it's an intangible thing.
But is it the type of conversation? I guess what I'm asking is
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess what I'm asking is, and I don't think Instagram has any responsibility to be progressive or whatever the fuck that means. But I guess what I'm asking is, it did blow up, and it does bring up this conversation. But is any of what we've discussed a surprise to where the conversation should have been had?
No, but you bring up a good point though about class, whether economic or not, and I would say towards economics, because I think depending on where you are at that class level depends on what you follow
and also how
Yeah.
you're
Who you
going to
follow.
interpret.
and who you follow,
Yep.
right? And this is not about judgment of class, but I think if you're in a specific socio-economic class, depends on who you follow, right? It's almost
Yeah.
like networking. So if you grow up in the hood, your network is your network, what is right there, right? And then your network changes depending on your exposure.
I'm in agreement with you, but I feel like that the class, what we're talking about, your social economical position, it doesn't dictate who I follow, because I follow mad ratchet shit. But it does dictate how I interpret it.
Right. But
Yeah.
but if you are in a specific class, it might dictate who you follow and how you interpret it, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. If you listen to drill music all day and you really live in the drill part of
But
Chicago, like
if I'm
might kill somebody.
in a state, so everything's relatability. If I'm in the same predicament as that mom, or I'm in the same predicament as that father, I'm probably going to have the same insight, right? And so,
wait, that's what I want to argue. How can you, if you're in the same position, you got 4 fucking kids by multiple baby fathers, how can she think that this one baby father was responsible?
because I think
to
just
buy
like her,
all that
because I'm in
food?
the same position.
But why would anybody think like that?
But there are people like that. I'm pretty sure in those comments there probably was women. I haven't seen the comments, but women agreeing with her.
My question next is, where does it end?
Oh, I don't know.
With those
You bought
10
my
women
baby.
that agree.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you
I'm
bought my
pretty sure
baby a
it's more
shirt,
than
I
10.
need to buy
I
all
think
my
that's
kids
probably where
a shirt.
I'm sure.
Right,
Let's say there's 10,000
right. Especially with everything
out
that's
of
transpired,
350
right?
million.
Right, with Roe versus Wade, the right. And so I'm pretty sure.
More reason why we should be having this conversation, because abortions are going to go down. More kids are going to come out. These baby
Right.
mama dramas are about to be very prevalent.
Hey, so so statistics show that whenever abortion is
Man, it goes out.
criminalized or illegal, the babies that come out of these women that probably would have gotten abortions are usually criminals because
Oh, isn't that what anytime you make anything illegal,
Who the fuck did
Creates
that data
more-
research?
it creates more criminals?
You just thinking about crime the whole time you pregnant. It'd be a crime if
Nope.
I killed you.
No,
Right
no.
now. If I was getting
Nope.
fed
No,
into
'cause
the
it-
baby and the baby just
Nope.
comes out of fucking
no,
criminal.
it's not that
He's
it's not
watching
that
that SVU.
it's not that you have a
It's
criminal
criminal
mind.
mind.
It's that it's you don't have the ability to instill social
You didn't want the baby.
principles.
You didn't want the baby.
You don't want the fucking
You don't
motherfucker
want the
anyway.
baby.
Right.
So you don't
So that
you don't
trauma,
love the motherfucker.
that trauma,
Exactly.
It's just stress.
right?
There's trauma
Your
there.
environment after.
You provide an environment for this
After that.
baby that's not necessarily conducive to love, caring.
Right.
It's not
It's
not a
resentment. It's
so the baby
anger.
usually grows up to be
That
not
sounds
loving,
far more
not caring.
scientific than
Or-
the baby absorbing
it's
it.
in the- So if it-
absorbing the crime.
This shit is illegal. That's crazy though.
Abolish the Supreme Court.
anytime you
Like
make anything illegal, it creates more criminal behavior.
Yeah, I think I'm just
That's
done
just
with
human nature, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Just
I
human
agree
nature.
with you.
That is just human nature.
I just
It makes
I'm
things
done
more
with the
attractive.
Constitution.
It makes
You
things
guys still
more.
fucking with the Constitution? I think I'm done with the Constitution.
I've been done with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Constitution needs it needs a hard rewrite.
100%.
So we're
It needs
willing.
a whole new hope,
we're
not the
willing-
Ed Norton hope. It
so-
needs the new hope.
So so
Vincent,
you're
that's
willing to stay here and try to reframe a constitutional document, then leave here?
oh well, I don't know why I don't have enough money to leave.
I don't know. Why is this such a big deal?
I'll go to space and
why
rewrite
can't we
it
just get the fuck
right
out
from
of here?
there. I'm with you on that
Nah,
one,
we can
but
get the fuck. There's plenty of
now
places.
it's been
man.
said it. Nas been said it.
you
done
mean
it.
Plenty of beautiful places.
Oh, you
man.
mean America?
Nas been said
I don't
it. done
understand
it.
why.
He
I
said,
don't
"Let's go back
understand
to
why
Africa."
it's such a big deal.
Because all y'all ain't going.
We could
Speaking of
listen.
Nas,
Well, all y'all
we're
ain't
back.
going.
We at that
Listen.
time. So
Listen.
we talk about the
Listen.
great albums
We
that came out.
already, you know.
Listen.
How does Nas
we barely
lead
face
into
time.
a
We only
great
meet
album
once a
that
week
came
now.
out that
We're in
wasn't by Nas?
preparation. We're in preparation mode.
Music.
You find a place I'm down. But Tron
What
gotta
happened?
go.
What came out?
Music.
What came out? Nah, Lupe
music.
came out.
Giveon came out.
Never
Lupe
mind
came out.
whatever.
Chris Brown came out.
Drake came out.
Chris Brown.
Drake came out.
Bro, I haven't listened
Brown
to
came
any of
out.
this shit.
Chris Brown.
Fuck. All right, y'all talk about it. I can't.
Brown.
Lupe dropped.
I ain't got nothing.
Lupe did drop.
Lupe dropped.
Lupe did drop. And
And
Is it on title?
to take, because
Oh,
let me first
I
of all
watch
let me
Apple.
explain
Talk
that.
about Al.
So the one great thing that happened was, well, not great thing, but he went. I was waiting for him to do his little media run because I wanted it, because I had already heard the album. I've been listening to the album all weekend, and I think it's an incredible fucking album that he did in 3 days. 3 days he made that whole album.
Impossible.
Okay, you think he's lying? You think he's lying about that?
100%.
Why would he lie about that?
Why Lupe can't lie? He don't lie.
He might have.
Nah, a little bit doesn't lie.
He might have put
No,
it all
that's
together
not-
in 3 days, but he had
No.
verses.
You just believe everything
That's
you
not
hear
what he.
about?
But why would Lupe lie about that?
Why would
I believe he said the truth. I put it together in 3 days. I did not start one thought, like, I'm going to do an album today. And then 3 days from later, I came up with all new
Okay,
thoughts and
that's
bars in 3 days.
Besides the point.
That's a Super Saiyan, bro. He's
That's
Goku.
not. But it's not. Why are you putting so much? Whatever.
He put it
Why are you
together in 3
defending it
days.
so hard?
Because I don't understand why he would
You don't
lie
have
about
questions? You don't have questions?
Why would
I
he
think
lie
still
about
told
that?
the truth.
that? Why would he lie about that?
He's been
Lupe
thinking
doesn't-
about bars. He's been thinking about ideas. And then for 3 days, he locked in and he recorded it all, put it all down.
That's 3 days.
No, that's
No,
recording it in
I
3
think he
days.
recorded
That's
3
what I'm
days.
saying.
But he,
Oh,
no, you
yeah.
said he put the album
He said
together
he
in
put
3
it
days.
together in 3
Well,
days.
yes, like, yes.
He recorded
So
it
you
in
got
3
all the
days.
producing and everything in 3 days?
Yes, it was all
Yeah.
produced by one person. The soundtrack.
He could have did that too, but the
It's-
songs were not created.
Okay, well, I mean,
In
I can
72 hours
have you listen to
from
Lupe
first
himself
word.
say it.
That doesn't mean it's true because he said it.
Okay, all right. Well, this is besides the point.
If
I
the
don't. We're
minus-
arguing semantics
It's
right now
gonna
because
take
we're
away
never
at
going to
least 12 hours
Bam,
for
are you
sleep.
kidding me right now? Why did you? Why?
That's-
Alex, you said
60
you don't believe what rappers say though.
Right.
In 60
Why would
hours.
he lie about recording an
rappers
album?
lie.
'Cause he-
But
you.
he is not one of those
'Cause of
rappers
you.
that he's going to do that. Oh my God! Yo, you're gonna dismiss my whole point.
one of those rappers.
No.
He's a rapper you can trust. He's a
He's
rapper.
one of them. He's
You
one
can
of the good
trust.
guys.
He's not one of
That
those.
sounds like a,
No, it doesn't.
a
I promise you.
political, a
I
campaign
promise
message.
you.
I love it. I want him in
I
his
was
Uncle
trying to
Sam
get to a
hat and
point.
everything.
Lupe
I was trying to get to a whole
Alex,
point.
Who's a
that
rapper
you
you
just-
can trust?
You
Nah.
can trust.
Hey, this is a lot of promotion for that Lupe album.
Fire.
Nah,
I have to finish it
nah,
now. I have to
it's a good
finish it
promotion.
now.
It's good promotion. I hear it's a good album.
I think it's one of his best work.
First four
First
is
off.
going fine. I'm only 4 in now. I got caught up with all the other dope albums.
He recorded an
Other
album
dope.
that's his best work in
60
3 days.
60
That's
hours.
better than "Girl, I Want You to Know."
Yeah, he hates that song though.
Lasers. Kick Push. You said his album's better than Kick Push?
I said it's one of his greatest. I never said it was his
Okay.
greatest. I said it's one
Okay.
of his greatest albums.
Nice.
That's what I said.
Say 3 days.
That's what I said.
What's the name of it?
Drill music in Zion.
Yes.
Drill music. Yeah.
Drill-
Drill music.
Is there drill music on it?
No, that's the point.
Okay.
But anyways,
He's trying to
the
educate.
whole-
He's educating.
though I guess the point was
10 songs,
Yeah.
one feature. It's the same person.
it's a sister.
Okay. Naira.
Is she the poet through it all? The
Yeah,
one who
she's
narrates?
the poet.
Yeah.
She always. This I didn't know that either. Where the fuck was I going with this? You just fucking just threw me
It's
off.
one of his best albums. He did it in 3 days. He
Greatest of all time.
No. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good album. It's just going to get compared to.
But
Mr.
you don't do
Morale
that
and the
with
Big
anybody
Stepper.
else. Why are you comparing his album with a house music album?
No, I'm definitely not comparing it to
but
Drake.
that's what you said. That you, I walked
No,
in and you said.
Drake's better for me right now. 100%.
So
Drake's
you're
better.
comparing.
No, but I'm also comparing like rap. Drake's not rap. This is just music.
It's
Rap.
time to call Drake a pop star, not a rapper, because he's not
Mm.
he's not a
I
rapper.
think
He's
that's
an
the
artist.
plan the whole time.
He's a music artist.
Pop star.
I don't think he wants to be Jay-Z. I think he wants to be Michael Jackson. Yeah, he doesn't want to push T at all. Or
I was making the whole point. You motherfuckers, I hate you, motherfuckers. I hate you.
But
hate you.
I
hate you.
When you hear that back, when you listen to that, that's the part you need to study. How much emotion just came out? But Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper, it's in the same category, and he's gonna get lost. All emotional, so emotional.
Oh man,
passion. It's the passion for me.
Do you see why it took me so long to send that DM? Because I had to think through all these emotions. Like, I got to go through this and this. And that's why.
Let that go, man.
Yeah, you gotta let that go.
The way that we flame you, you shouldn't be worried about nobody. Nobody. This is what I'm teaching Megatron. I don't care what they say there. I am frying you every day I get. I fry Megatron. Yeah. You're good. You're strong. You're built for tough. Shit.
Shout out to Lupe. I gotta
Press
hear
send,
that
Alex. Press send.
shit. I gotta hear that shit.
Press send.
I hear you.
I can't wait
That's
to
the
hear
name of the
about this
podcast.
after
Press
hour
send.
right now.
Press send.
Yeah, I had a whole point. You really just
Put the
fucked me
Nike
up.
sign like
My mother said if you can't remember it, it's not important.
No,
Or it was a lie.
No,
Because
like
Lupe
the 3
obviously
days.
doesn't lie.
Like the 3 days.
Lupe doesn't lie.
I hate you.
can
A rapper you can trust.
Trust.
A rapper is rapper.
You can trust.
A rapper that you can trust.
Can we get like a mock-up
Can you
of
get the
the
symbol like a forward tough symbol that comes up?
I want to see him with the Uncle Tom hat on, the red, white, and blue with the stars, and the Abe Lincoln beard. Some rapper.
How do we make trust?
I want that mock-up, and then I want a Nike box, but instead of the check, I want it to be the DM symbol, and just send it.
This is nuts.
Just send it.
Just send it. It's all right. You can't go wrong.
Just send it.
It can go bad, but you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Are we done here? I think I'm done. I think I'm done.
Hey, man, thank y'all for making it.
You got a lot of titles going here.
Yeah.
Just send
Lupe's
it.
out.
Rapping
Just
you can
send
trust. Rapping you can trust.
Bub's Wall.
Bub's Wall.
Don't forget about Bub's Wall.
Bub's Wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Good deflection.
Don't feed the children.
I like my wall.
Don't feed the children.
I like my wall.
Don't feed the children.
Fuck the kids. It's still fuck the
I like
kids.
my wall.
Still fuck the
It's
kids.
still fuck the kids,
Still
bro.
fuck the kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
That's okay,
Yeah,
man.
just make a mock-up with all of those
okay.
titles, bro. The same picture with all of those titles.
Yeah, all those titles.
It's still
Yeah,
fuck the
kids.
Just feed the kids.
Yeah, man.
Just send it.
I love you
That's
guys.
fire, man.
Hey,
That was really
before we
No.
go though, what is Lupe's premise? Does he have a premise? Does he have something he's talking about?
trying to wake these kids up.
It's a lot of it's Lupe, man. He's a complicated dude to like my whole the first 2 days that I listened to was like just getting a feel for the album. Now I'm trying to go through and break down lyrics because he's a complicated rapper.
You got to do that.
Yeah.
You have to do that
Yeah.
with Kendrick.
Yeah.
You have to do that with every
You
rap
got to do
album.
that with a lot of complicated rappers, man. Like,
With every rap album. You know what you don't have to do with Drake's album? You just like,
yeah, you don't have to do it, Jake. Jake,
All right, I get it. You know what to think.
Jake is not a complicated rapper at all.
no, I'm just talking about the last one. That's just a party. But yeah, no, I do that with every rap album, man. I gotta hear it.
Yeah.
First, I gotta hear it just for the feel.
Right.
Then after that, I'm like, let me hear the song, like the sequencing.
Yep. Sequence.
The
Yep.
sequence of how the songs are like. Are they meshing? Is it flowing in a way? Then I started listening to words.
That's how I do it too. That's how I do
Yeah.
it.
Playing bars.
But one of my points was going to be that he goes on there and he's a big fucking troll, that dude.
Yeah.
And the irony
Lupe's a
there,
troll?
yeah, 100%. And the irony there is that
Man.
this is how me and him link, because the reason why I do a lot of Lupe shit on here is because I'm fucking with y'all because
you
I know
troll.
you guys don't like him.
I love him.
Oh,
So,
you're a troll too?
so that's why I fuck. That's why I fuck with you. Every time I bring up Lupe, it's to fuck
Trying
with
to
you.
take that motherfucker serious. That
you
trolling
think
me?
you're fucking with us? We're fucking with you.
Oh, 100%. I know you are.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's
I get
economy.
it.
God damn it.
I love it. I'm gonna have to play it.
I think it's an
Listen to
incredible
It's gonna
album.
be my workout tomorrow.
And I think Givion's album's incredible as well.
I do. I just
Giveon. I thought that
Oh, I
album was
haven't.
incredible.
but it's not. It's just slow.
That he is the
Slow?
He is when I think of
I like slow.
sad though.
Oh, I like sad slow.
I like sad.
Oh, give me that sad slow, bro.
when I never listened to R&B.
It's also confused too.
Oh, give me that confused.
I'm a little confused too.
Yeah, I gotta fuck
Does
with
he want to be in a relationship? Does he not want to be in a relationship? The whole album is like,
because I'm hurt still.
it sounds like you want him back.
But I don't know.
But
I don't know.
You heard when he was talking to his mother and he said,
Yeah.
you know,
He's
we
talking
just broke
to his
up.
mom?
Yeah, he's talking to his
Mom.
Yeah, that's when it gets real. That's when it gets real.
I'm just a lover.
Yeah.
I felt that.
But it's super ballady.
I felt that.
Like it's
Are you a lover?
slow.
I can be.
Then just send it.
That last EP was slow.
Yeah.
But it had a little bop, like into the.
I hate you is going to be the name of the title.
You can clean shit.
Like he had one or two of these.
Yeah.
He don't got
He don't got none of that shit.
I think he got one of those.
on
And
this
everything
album,
else,
like
everything else
dancing?
is slow.
All right, maybe one.
One and everything else is slow. And
Yeah,
I
I-
fucking enjoyed
I
it.
I like Rainy Day. I like Rainy Day.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's just. It's
I
just
think
not
that's
a rainy
incredible.
day. I'm
album.
mood
Yeah.
right now, but
I
I'm
know
not
you
mood right now.
Yeah.
I'm like
Fall, Rainy Day.
Chris Brown did it.
Homa hanging on my neck.
I didn't
Bracelet
even
matches
get
Chris
to
the
Brown
set.
did it.
I didn't even get to
That's
that.
what I'm talking
Chris
about.
Brown did it on this album.
I haven't.
But
So
the beginning of the album
Brown's
is all
he's
features.
fine.
So you got mostly features, and then
I
towards
think
the end of
that's
the
all
album, it's just him.
I haven't in my small circle of family and just social media itself. I haven't heard anybody talking about that album. No one.
Fire.
Yeah, the Chris Brown album, he's still a rock star.
Some people
He's
put it.
kind of quiet.
Yeah, but Chris Brown doesn't usually his albums ever since like Indigo, like his albums only flame up when he releases songs. Once he releases a song, he releases a video. That video will flame up, and all of a sudden you're like, "What the fuck album is that on?" Oh, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't really.
Chris Brown's fucking on this album.
Like Warm Embrace, it's
Addicted.
dope. The album's dope.
That's
but
the We out. That's the We song, right?
We song, but that it's a flip on Just Chill. Just Chill. The guy song.
Oh yeah.
The beats played is in reverse.
Okay. All right.
And I can't get past Current.
Because the Warm Embrace comes from Just Chill.
It's Mr. Morale and it's Drizzy, Currents,
Mm.
and Sticky.
Mm.
That's it right now. I'm still stuck on Mr. Morale. Well, how long is that? Month and a half now? Almost 2 months.
Heard.
I know for me, I'm trying to give rap a break.
I'm still stuck on Whitney.
Houston?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, oh.
I want to dance with somebody. That was just now. Like, somebody.
Still there, baby.
It's Whitney.
Mr. Morale.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't know any of the song titles.
It's not a song title. It's his wife.
Lady.
Yeah.
It's his lady.
Oh,
Yeah, she knows a lot. She's gonna do a lot. Gonna do a lot. That shit's deep album. But yeah, man, we hit it.
Yeah, we did it.
You know how to close us out, Kaba?
We did it. Like, follow, comment, share. Y'all got any honorable mentions? I ain't got.
I actually have one for you.
All right.
It's I always mention her. It's Abby Martin. She's one of my favorite journalists.
Oh, I love Abby Martin.
And her brother, who is a great researcher, they have a podcast together called Media Roots Radio. It's and their latest podcast episode is called. It's on LSD. Like what's that LSD and what are those called?
MK Ultra.
Psychedelics.
The MK Ultra. And CIA. It's a very 4 episodes. Very good podcast.
What's it called?
Media Roots Radio.
Media.
You guys don't listen to podcasts, so that's why I didn't.
I want to shout out Dr. Mershafi and Arthur Rhode Island, down in Warwick, Rhode Island. Fantastic work today. And then me? Fuck? Who gets surgery same day shows up to work?
Shout out to Rain. Shout out to Rain.
Not moving tomorrow. Yeah. It's still just a warm, hot throb. It feels like it's going to get bucky, but we're prepared.
I like it.
Got the ice pack and it's
Yeah, you going to I Love Barbara?
No. When
So
is
you're
it?
not outside. So you're not
July
outside.
17th.
When is it?
July 17th.
Oh, hold on, we got time.
It's time.
Not without the boot.
I got it. All right.
Yeah, with the boot, I'm peg legging out.
Oh, we plan
Do the stanky leg.
We plan on getting a section and shit. They're offering sections.
Oh yeah, even better. Boot in the section. That's just sitting down outside.
I like it.
Shit, I already podcasted.
We definitely ain't doing the club after.
No, I ain't fucking with y'all, man. I'm my Uber back home, bro.
No, fucking with y'all. We was fucking with you.
Yeah, word. It's you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. All right. Not this year. But yeah, that's fire, man. Follow,
comment, share.
Fuck with us.
Yes, sir.
Fuck with us.
Good job, guys.
We out.
Fantastic work.
Peace.